Have you ever seen this type of advertising? Fake out-of-home advertising is a type of street advertising that is characterized by the use of CGI or computer-generated imagery and augmented reality techniques to create events that do not exist in reality, but appear to do so. In this video, we will discover how to create fake out-of-home advertising, the keys of its success, and some impressive examples. Let's dive right into it. Fake out-of-home advertising always needs a device, usually a cell phone, so that it can be seen by the public. We could translate this type of advertisement as simulated outdoor advertising, and we should not confuse it with DOOH or digital out-of-home, or digital outdoor advertising, which is played on digital screens in the streets and does not need extra devices by viewers to be seen. The main objective of the fake out-of-home advertising is to impress the viewers, to cause a strong astonishment in them, and get the brand image to remain longer in their memory. And in a world as saturated with advertising as ours, this type of street advertising can be very successful in order to not go unnoticed. That is the strength of fake out-of-home advertising that has made it one of the strongest out-of-home advertising trends in recent times, with a great variety of interesting examples that we will see in this video. How to create fake out-of-home advertising. To launch a fake out-of-home advertising campaign, you need the same experts as you would use for a traditional campaign. But you must also have profiles such as software engineers and experts in virtual reality or CGI. To do this, you can contact agencies that have these types of professionals and offer these services to their clients, or hire these profiles independently to be part of your team. Main advantages of fake out-of-home advertising. They're shocking. As we have said before, this type of street advertising has a great power to catch the public's attention, something very useful nowadays where there is a great advertising saturation and it's now increasingly difficult to interest the viewer. They're original. Simulated street advertising, because it can be located in a wide variety of environments and uses technology, has great creative potential. The possibilities are almost endless and allow marketers to unleash their imagination. As a result, there is more scope for highly creative and original campaigns compared to other formats. They're popular. Fake out-of-home advertising is very impactful, and therefore it is very common for people to comment on it and spread the word. In short, it is easier for the campaign to spread thanks to the word of mouth, thus increasing its impact. In addition, it is also very common for this type of street advertising to appear on the news, further enhancing its popularity. It's emotional. Marketing is based on generating emotions of any kind to the viewer. That is its main objective. And in that sense, this type of street advertising has a lot to say. It is very common that the public that sees this kind of ad feels shocked, impressed, hallucinated, surprised. All of them are emotions, and all of them are the beginning for the person to start to feel some kind of connection with the brand that leads him to be interested in it. Disadvantages of fake out-of-home advertising. It's uncertain. As we write these lines, fake out-of-home advertising still has had a very short lifespan. Although it is one of the most popular out-of-home advertising trends right now, its future is uncertain. Therefore, brands should be cautious with its implementation in their advertising strategies and not get carried away by this big boom. The important thing is to analyze whether a campaign of this type can have a positive impact on results, as it depends on each market niche and its context. It can be deceptive. Many brands that include this type of street advertising in their strategy seek to create doubt in the viewer and make them wonder if what they're seeing is real or not. This may please part of the public, but the other part may not like the fact that they are playing with their perception of what they're seeing. By this we mean that this type of advertising has a high probability of creating an effect totally opposite to the expected one, generating indignation instead of attraction in the public. This is a bit trickier nowadays when more people in the public are attracted to receiving real messages. It can be ostentatious. We live in a time when the public rewards brands that transmit simplicity and practicality. This type of street advertising sends a completely opposite message of grandiosity and vanity that may not fully connect with today's audience. But as we said before, this will depend on the target audience you want to reach, so it doesn't have to be a negative thing for all brands. The price. Developing technology such as CGI or augmented reality is not cheap, so this type of street advertising is not affordable for all brands, only for big brands with a big budget. Examples of fake out-of-home advertising. Netflix. This is possibly one of the most famous fake out-of-home advertising. Netflix chose the obelisk in Buenos Aires and covered it little by little with a condom, on which you could read the ad for the new season of the series Sex Education. This campaign was so successful that it went far beyond the borders of Argentina. And like many other fake out-of-home advertising campaigns, it sowed doubt among viewers who saw it through social media as to whether it really happened or not. Such was the success that Netflix did it again, this time to promote the first season of Avatar. Maybelline. This is one of my favorite out-of-home advertising because of the fact that so many people fell for the hoax and thought that what they were seeing was real and actually happening in London. The makeup products brand Maybelline wanted to impress the public by installing, in a fake way, eyelashes in the city's subway cars and buses, as well as a bottle of mascara so that when those items passed by, the eyelashes were combed. The truth is that the representation is very well done, and it is normal that some of the spectators came to think that what they were seeing was actually real. However, like most of the fake out-of-home advertising, in this case, the whole process of expansion of the campaign was done on the internet, so that there was no possibility for the public to capture the campaign with their cell phones when they were in that place. The North Face. With an idea very similar to that of Netflix with the obelisk of Buenos Aires, the North Face took to the streets of London to prevent the popular Big Ben from getting too cold by covering it with one of its own jackets. In this case, the reaction on social networks such as TikTok was great, as well as positive, and showed that advertising still has great potential to change people's perception of iconic places. As you have seen, the possibilities of fake out-of-home advertising are limitless. Creativity and technology allow brands new, captivating ways to connect with their audiences. To discover how to do TikTok marketing and advertising to grow your business, don't miss the video on the screen. Or this other one where we tell you about 15 marketing strategies to sell fast. Thanks for watching this video, and see you next time.